Hello buddy, welcome back to another TLS video. Today I'm going to be ranking all the FNAF characters. So let's get into it. I was thinking to rank them all separately, like from each individual game I was going to rank them. But that would just be me stretching it out for a while, so I might as well just do one big video ranking all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna just go off the top of my head from my least favourite from each game and to my favourite. So my least favourite from FNAF 1 would be Chica. She's just okay. I'd say she's B tier, like a low B at best. Maybe even not even that. Maybe high C. I don't know. I'm feeling generous. I go with a low B. She's the least interesting, in my opinion. She's the least interesting out of all the FNAF 1 characters. She's not really got much going for her. She doesn't really appear much. She appears in like more on the third night than in 2020 mode. She's not got much going for her. She's B because of the cupcake. Not much higher than hers, Barney. Pretty much the same thing. He appears a lot more though, so yeah. I personally hate Barney more than Chica, but he does more in the game. So for that, I just have to give him higher than Chica. They're still pretty much on the same level though. They could swap round any other day. But yeah. In third place, we've got Golden Freddy. I'm putting him low A. You could argue he's S tier, but personally, I'm not that much of a fan of him. I mean, the only reason why he's this high is because he's rare and he's something to do with. He's very massive with the law. So that's the only reason why he's A tier, because of them reasons. Arguably the better Freddy, regular Freddy. Sorry, I'm just trying to like find a good way for this. Yeah, this is the better Freddy. Just regular basic Freddy. He's the main character. He doesn't really appear much until the end of the third night, and then he starts to become more prominent over the next few nights. But yeah, he's the main character and he's one of the best. But the best in FNAF 1 is Foxy. And do I need to say anything? He's Foxy. He's one of the best characters in the game in general. And Foxy is amazing. So he's S tier for that. Now, I'm thinking, who's my least favourite in FNAF 2? That's an easy one. Balloon Boy, I hate him. Hate him. Absolutely garbage character. He's annoying as shit. So yeah, JJ gets F but higher because she doesn't do anything. If it was sister, actually, should I base these off sister? Not sister location. Should I base them off Ultimate Custom Night as well? Because if so, Chica's moving down to a C tier. Maybe Barney as well. Nah, but I base them off the regular games because Ultimate Custom Night's not really that much of a new game. It's just a combination of everything. But yeah, FTF are both the balloon bitches. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Paper Pals, I mean, why are they even here? I'm not ranking Paper Pals, so I'm putting them in F tier, but they're not annoying. They're not even annoying. They don't even do anything. But above the Balloon Boys because, just yeah. Next, I'm gonna have to rank Toy Freddy, and Toy Freddy is not that good. He's not even the main character in this game, even though actually, he's not even on the cover of it. That's true. That's the other Freddy. But even that Freddy is not even that much of a main character in the game. He's the main character in like FNAF 2 and 1, sure. But after that, he just disappears. Like, you never see him at all after night 2. You might see him once during night 5 and 7 and 6. But other than that, though, you don't see him at all. So, it's just pretty much useless from him being in the game then. I'll just rank these shadow characters the same. I put them at C tier just because they're a rare screen, but I don't really care much about them other than Golden Freddy. Like, after Golden Freddy, I didn't really care much about rare screens. I'm glad I got them. Also, the endoskeleton as well, that's the only one I got. But, yeah, I don't really care much about the shadow animatronics. So yeah, there's that. I feel like Puppet is overrated, so I'm gonna put her in B tier. You probably think that's too low. I don't care. I'm not a big fan of her. She's cool. Not much else. Golden Freddy's next. I'm not doing them based off any order, but I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I like Golden Freddy, but not as good as the first one. He gets at least A tier because at least he actually appears like he's gonna kill you in this time. Like he doesn't appear like once for a century and then disappears. So yeah, at least he tries to kill you this time. I'm gonna rank all the withered ones at the same time. They're not all the same tier, of course. The worst one, actually, I think, is Freddy. He gets a high bit. He gets a low A. Low A. Yeah, he's good, but he's not the best. Like all the other withered animatronics, in my opinion, are much better than Freddy. Next, you got Withered Chica. She's not much better than Freddy, but I like her because she looks way more scary. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that mouth. She's way more better design-wise, and she appears a lot more frequently than Freddy does. And then this character is above all the rest because he appears a lot more frequently, and the ripped-off face. I mean, that's just an iconic look for him. Maybe painful for him, but it's really good. Scary wise, I don't really get scared of this game, but yeah, he looks really cool. That's all I have to say. And then Foxy is S tier because he's Foxy. I'm not gonna rank all the Foxys S tier, and you'll see that in the next game. Right, rest of the Toy animatronics: Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, Mango. Honestly, Toy Bonnie, I feel like is hated a bit too much. He plays a really good role in FNAF 2. And come after me, comment section. I'm putting him A tier. What about it? I like Toy Bonnie. I think he's personally overhated, and he looks cute. I mean, you have to go on points for that. Toy Chica. Wait, that's not Toy Chica. Toy Chica. Right, I'm not saying anything about that. Mango's also an A tier. I'm gonna put her above Chica, and that's about it. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna have to say about her. I like the design of her. She's all ripped apart and cool, and she appears quite a bit as well. She appears from night 2, I think, onwards. So she plays a pretty big role, and also she was the bite of 87, which is huge. Right, all the Phantoms I'm just gonna rank at the same time. Balloon Boy is F, arguably even more known than Balloon Boy, the first. Phantom Freddy, D tier. Mango, C. Foxy, D. Chica, D. Puppet, C. Why are they all low? The Phantoms, they don't even kill you. Springtrap, high A, above all the rest, I think. He's cool. He's the main character in FNAF 3. That's why he's this high. That's the short end of it. Oh, good lord. Okay. FNAF 4. One of my favourite games. Okay. I'll do all four of these at the same time. Okay. Who's the weakest out of them? I'm going to say Barney. At a low B. Low B. But actually, no, above, all of these are a low B, actually. He's above that Barney because he's cool. He's way cooler than him in every single way. And, yeah. I like the look of Nightmare Barney. And not much more higher than him as Nightmare Chica. I like the red eye. And I like the cupcake jump scare, which is why she's higher than Barney. Nightmare Freddy is not much higher. Because he's not really the main character, but at the same time, you don't really see him at all. You only see his Freddos. And then he combines into Nightmare Freddy and then kills you. Not really the best character-wise, but I like his design, I like his mechanic. Foxy, A tier. I'm gonna rank him above Golden Freddy, and that's the highest he's going. He's one of the best characters. He's my favorite character in FNAF 4. So yeah. Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare. I'm just gonna say this. Nightmare's F tier because it's just a reskin of this character, and they do the same thing. It's just Nightmare's way more aggressive. I don't know where Nightmare came from. Why could you just not stick with Nightmare Fredbear? I mean, Nightmare Fredbear is way better. Low A, sure, low A. I'm not really a big fan of him, but low A just for the comment section. Plush Trap, arguably way more annoying than Balloon Boy. Nice, not as annoying. Yeah, put him above both Balloon Boys. But yeah. Halloween reskins. But yeah, Barney looks cooler. His teeth is even on fire as well. I'm just ranking them there. I don't care much about the Halloween ones. However, I do care much about these ones. These ones I do care about. That little freak goes down to F tier. Puppet, where do you go? You're better than that Puppet, and you're better than the regular animatronics. Go there. And then Mango, you go above Barney. That's about it. I don't know who you are, so I'm putting you F tier. Dee Dee, you're going right at the bottom. You're better than all of these characters. You're going right at the bottom because you're the worst character in the game. I hate Dee Dee. Hate him. Lolbit, I really like Lolbit. I put her at a B tier. I don't know if it's him or her, but I'm putting it in a B tier. I just wish they'd done more. Baby, I feel like Baby's way overrated. I'm putting her at D tier, but below Toy Freddy. Actually, no, above Toy Freddy. No, up C tier. I'm just not a big fan of Baby. And same with Ballora. I'd say Ballora's a bit higher, but I'm not really a big fan of her. I'm not really a big fan of much of the sister location animatronics. Well, actually, I'm a bigger fan than the ones coming up. Sorry, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Right, Funtime Freddy. You get a low A tier because of your amazing voice. Funtime Foxy. You're annoying, but you're one of the best characters in sister location. You go above Toy Barney. Nah, above Withered Freddy. Yendo. You're in the custom nights. You get a B for butt. Biddy Bobs, yeah, he's gonna fuck yourself. That's why you're going right into the F tier. Oh, which one's worse? Put you just below. Mini Renas. Oh no, I'm putting these in F tier as well. I cannot get past the fourth night, so that's a middle finger to use. I feel like this character's way overrated too, but better than Baby and Ballora. Put him there. Bonbon and Bonnet. Bonnet doesn't really do much, so I just put her at a C tier below the rest. And then Bonbon, he's just a bunny. Put him high C. At this point, this is where I start to lose a bit of interest. Like, I don't want to rank the Trash and the Gang characters. I'm just going to rank these as a whole by just doing number one crate. Trash and the Gang, D tier. But above Toy Freddy, because Trash is way better than Toy Freddy. Right. I'll do all these at the same time. All these three guys. Scrap Baby, I really like the design of her. A tier. Molten Freddy, you get a B. And then Scrap Trap, you get a mid A. Lefty. Ugh, there's so many characters. I hate Lefty. D tier. Help me. You get an A. Oh, sharks, and you move someone. I think I'm gonna call it there, to be honest. I'm not really huge in ranking the rest. I will say some things though. Freddy, Glamrock Freddy, would be A. Chica would be A. Roxanne would be S. Monty will be C. Vanny B. Sun C, but Moon S. DJ Music Man S, Wind Up Music Man B, the Malt or whatever you call it C, this, whatever you call this, D, you got Mapbot A, I don't know who that is, I don't know who that is. Oh wait, that's Trash in the Gang. Yeah, because that's PayPal and Mr. Hugs, I think that is. Yeah. And also Funtime Chica, that would be a B. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, if you could tell halfway through, I didn't care where I was putting them, to be honest. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.